Every great achievement begins as a dream. The tallest skyscrapers, the most groundbreaking inventions, and the most inspiring success stories all started in someone's imagination. But a dream, no matter how grand, remains nothing more than a fantasy unless it is transformed into reality. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only wish for them? It is the unwavering commitment, perseverance, and strategic action that turn a dream into a tangible reality. A dream without clarity is like a ship sailing without a destination. It may drift endlessly, never reaching the shores of success. The first and most crucial step in turning a dream into reality is defining it with absolute precision. Many people have vague aspirations, such as I want to be successful or I want to be happy. But without a clear and specific vision, these dreams remain abstract and unattainable. To truly define your dream, you must go beyond general ideas and create a detailed picture of what you want to achieve. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want? Why do I want it? How will I know when I have achieved it? The more specific you are, the more tangible and achievable your goal becomes. Instead of saying, I want to be rich, define the exact amount of wealth you aim for, the timeline to achieve it, and the steps you will take. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, specify what success looks like for you, whether it's owning a business, mastering a skill, or making a difference in people's lives. Clarity also brings focus and direction. Imagine two people who both dream of becoming great athletes. One simply dreams about it, while the other defines it. I want to be an Olympic gold medalist in the 100-meter sprint within the next 8 years. Who do you think has a better chance of success? The person with a clearly defined goal is more likely to take strategic steps, seek proper training, and measure their progress along the way. Another important aspect of defining your dream is writing it down. Studies have shown that people write down their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them than those who do not. Writing solidifies your commitment and serves as a constant reminder of what you are working toward. It also helps break down your dream into smaller, manageable milestones, making the journey less overwhelming. Additionally, visualization plays a powerful role in defining your dream. When you imagine yourself achieving your goal, your mind starts to accept it as a possibility. Many high achievers use visualization techniques to reinforce their dreams and maintain motivation. Athletes visualize their victories before competitions. Entrepreneurs picture their businesses thriving, and performers see themselves on stage before they ever set foot on it. Defining your dream is not just about setting goals, it's about understanding your purpose. Why do you want this dream? What impact will it have on your life and the lives of others? A dream with a strong purpose becomes more than just a desire, it transforms into a mission. When your purpose is clear, your determination strengthens and obstacles become challenges rather than roadblocks. Without definition, dreams remain distant fantasies. But when you define your dream with clarity, specificity, and purpose, you take the first step in transforming it into reality. Belief is the foundation upon which every great achievement is built. It is the invisible force that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. No matter how grand or ambitious your vision may be, if you do not believe in it with absolute conviction, it will remain nothing more than an idea. When you truly believe in your dream, you carry a sense of certainty that it is possible, even when no one else sees it. This unwavering faith in your own potential is what keeps you moving forward despite challenges, doubts, and setbacks. The world is full of stories of people who were told their dreams were impossible, athletes who were told they weren't strong enough, inventors who were ridiculed for their ideas, and entrepreneurs who were laughed at for their ambitions. Yet those who believed in their vision refused to accept failure as the final outcome. Your belief in your vision must be stronger than the doubts of others. It is common for people to dismiss big dreams as unrealistic or impossible. Sometimes even those closest to you, family, friends, or colleagues, might not understand or support your aspirations. They may say, "Be practical, that's too risky," or "You're dreaming too big." But history has shown time and again that the world's most successful individuals were those who held on to their dreams despite opposition. Consider Thomas Edison, who was told by his teachers that he was too stupid to learn anything. He went on to invent the light bulb after thousands of failed attempts. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper because he lacked imagination. Yet he went on to create an empire that has inspired millions. J.K. Rowling faced numerous vishari before Potter, which later became one of the most successful book series in history. What all these people had in common was an unshakable belief in their vision. Belief is not just about thinking positively, it is about developing a mindset that rejects doubt and fear. When you tell yourself, "I can do this," you create a mental environment that supports growth and progress. However, if you constantly entertain thoughts of failure or unworthiness, those thoughts will shape your reality. The way you think influences the actions you take, and the actions you take determine your results. Believing in your vision also requires self-confidence. This confidence does not mean that you will never experience fear or doubt, but it means that you will not allow those emotions to control you. Confidence is built through preparation, persistence, and small victories along the way. When you set a goal and achieve it, no matter how small, you strengthen your belief in yourself. Each success, no matter how minor, reinforces the idea that you are capable of more. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another essential aspect of belief. If you constantly listen to negativity, criticism, or disbelief, it will weaken your resolve. Seek out mentors, books, and success stories that remind you of what is possible. The more you expose yourself to people who have turned their dreams into reality, the stronger your own belief will become. Many people fail to achieve their dreams not because they lack talent or resources, but because they lack belief in themselves. They give up before they even start or quit when faced with the first major obstacle. But those who truly believe in their vision do not stop at the first sign of failure. They adapt, learn, and keep pushing forward. The journey from dream to reality is never easy. There will be moments of doubt, struggle, and frustration. But if you hold on to your belief, if you keep reminding yourself why you started, and if you trust in your ability to succeed, then no obstacle will be too great to overcome. A dream without a plan is nothing more than a wish. Many people have ambitious dreams, but only a few turn them into reality. The difference lies in action. No matter how big or small your dream is, it requires a clear and structured plan to bring it to life. Without direction, even the most passionate dreamer will find themselves lost, unsure of where to begin or how to proceed. The importance of a plan: think of your dream as a destination and your plan as the roadmap to get there. If you were traveling to an unfamiliar place, would you start the journey without a map or GPS? Of course not. You would outline the best route, consider alternative paths, and prepare for obstacles along the way. The same logic applies to achieving your goals. Without a well-defined plan, you risk wandering aimlessly, wasting valuable time, energy, and resources. A well-crafted plan transforms a vague idea into a structured path forward. It gives you clarity, focus, and a sense of purpose. It turns overwhelming aspirations into manageable steps, making progress measurable and attainable. A plan helps eliminate uncertainty, keeps you accountable, and ensures that every action you take is intentional and productive. Breaking down your dream into actionable steps: one of the most effective ways to create a concrete plan is to break your dream into smaller, specific, and achievable goals. Many people fail because they focus only on the end result, which often feels too distant or impossible to reach. Instead of saying, I want to start a business, break it down into actionable steps. Identify the type of business you want to create. Conduct research on the industry, competition, and target audience. Develop a business plan including financial projections. Secure funding or savings to start. Create a timeline with deadlines for key milestones. Take the first step, whether it's registering your business, building a website, or launching your first product. By breaking down your dream into manageable steps, you remove the feeling of being overwhelmed and gain a sense of control. Progress becomes visible, which fuels motivation and confidence. Setting deadlines and holding yourself accountable. A plan is only effective if it has deadlines. Without a time frame, tasks can be postponed indefinitely, leading to procrastination and stagnation. Set clear deadlines for each step of your plan. Whether it's completing a course, saving a certain amount of money, or launching a project, having a timeline keeps you committed and disciplined. Accountability is another crucial factor in executing your plan. Share your goals with someone you trust, a mentor, friend, or coach who can hold you responsible. Regularly reviewing your progress will help you stay on track and make adjustments if necessary. Anticipating obstacles and preparing for challenges. No journey is without obstacles. Many people abandon their dreams when they encounter difficulties because they did not prepare for them. A strong plan includes contingency strategies for overcoming setbacks. Ask yourself what potential challenges might arise. How will I handle failures or delays? What alternative routes can I take if my original plan doesn't work? By expecting obstacles and planning solutions in advance, you strengthen your resilience and adaptability. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, you will see them as temporary hurdles that can be overcome. The power of taking the first step. Many people spend too much time planning and never start taking action. While a well-thought-out plan is necessary, execution is the key to progress. The first step is often the hardest because it requires leaving your comfort zone. However, action builds momentum, and once you begin, each step forward becomes easier. Even if your plan is not perfect, start anyway. Adjustments can be made along the way, but movement is essential. Planning without action leads to inaction, while action, even imperfect, leads to learning and growth. A dream remains a dream until it is backed by a concrete plan and consistent effort. Dreams do not come true through wishful thinking alone. They require relentless effort, consistency, and a level of discipline that does not waver in the face of distractions or difficulties. Many people start their journey with excitement and motivation, but as time goes on, their enthusiasm fades and they struggle to keep going. This is where discipline becomes the determining factor between success and failure. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is what sustains progress in the long run. While motivation depends on emotions and circumstances, discipline is a conscious choice to stay committed regardless of how you feel. It is waking up early to work on your goals even when you are tired. It is choosing to practice your craft daily even when you do not see immediate results. It is resisting temptations that pull you away from your purpose and staying focused on the bigger picture. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Without it, even the most talented individuals fail to reach their potential. Many people admire successful athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders, but they often overlook the years of disciplined effort that went into their success. Behind every great achievement is a person who chose to remain consistent when others gave up. Building a habit of discipline is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be developed through habit formation. The key is to start small and gradually build stronger habits that align with your goals. Here's how you can develop unshakable discipline. Set clear, non-negotiable rules. Decide what actions are necessary for your success and commit to them no matter what. For example, if your dream is to become a writer, Make writing for at least 1 hour a day a non-negotiable habit. Create a routine. A structured routine removes uncertainty and makes it easier to stay disciplined. If you schedule specific times for working on your goals, you reduce the risk of procrastination. Remove distractions and temptations. Discipline becomes easier when you control your environment. If social media or television distracts you, limit your access during work hours. If unhealthy habits are holding you back, replace them with better alternatives. Practice delayed gratification. Many people fail because they prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term success. Developing discipline means resisting the urge for immediate rewards in favor of bigger achievements in the future. Hold yourself accountable. Keep track of your progress and be honest with yourself. If you miss a day of work, recognize it and get back on track immediately. Having an accountability partner or mentor can also help keep you disciplined. Push through resistance. There will be days when you do not feel like putting in the effort. These are the most important days to remain disciplined. Every time you push through resistance, you strengthen your ability to stay committed in the future. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. The more you train yourself to work through discomfort, the stronger your discipline becomes. Whether it's waking up early, enduring criticism, or working longer hours, discipline means doing what is necessary, not what is easy. The role of self-control in discipline. At the core of discipline is self-control, the ability to regulate your thoughts, emotions, and actions in a way that aligns with your long-term goals. Every day you are faced with choices that either bring you closer to your dream or push you further away. Self-control helps you make the right decisions even when temptations and distractions arise. One way to strengthen self-control is through mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and behaviors. When you notice yourself making excuses or avoiding necessary work, stop and remind yourself of your bigger purpose. The more aware you are of your actions, the easier it becomes to correct them. Another powerful method is visualization. Imagine the future version of yourself who has already achieved your dream. How would that person think, act, and behave? By aligning your actions with that vision, you reinforce the discipline needed to become that version of yourself. The long-term power of discipline compounds over time. The small daily efforts that seem insignificant at first eventually lead to extraordinary results. Success is not about occasional bursts of hard work. It is about consistently showing up and doing what needs to be done, day after day, even when progress seems slow. Those who master discipline become unstoppable. While others get distracted, discouraged, or lazy, the disciplined individual keeps moving forward. Over time, they surpass those who started with more talent or resources but lacked the consistency to sustain their efforts. Discipline is what turns ambition into reality. No dream becomes reality without facing obstacles. Challenges are an inevitable part of the journey, and those who succeed are not the ones who never encounter difficulties, but the ones who refuse to let those difficulties stop them. The path from dream to reality is rarely smooth. It is filled with setbacks, failures, disappointments, and moments of doubt. However, those who are determined to succeed do not see obstacles as roadblocks, but as stepping stones toward growth and success. Every great success story is also a story overcoming hardship. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. But instead of giving up, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job as a news anchor because she was told she wasn't fit for television. Yet, she went on to become one of the most influential media personalities in history. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but instead of giving up, He used the rejection as motivation to train harder and become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Obstacles test your commitment. They ask you one simple question: how badly do you want it? Many people dream big, but when they face their first real challenge, they start to doubt themselves and give up. They see failure as proof that their dream is impossible. But the truth is, failure is just a lesson. It is a chance to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. Shifting your mindset toward challenges, the way you perceive obstacles determines how you respond to them. If you see challenges as unfair burdens, you will become frustrated, discouraged, and likely to give up. However, if you see them as opportunities for growth, you will develop resilience and push forward. Every obstacle carries a lesson that makes you stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the next step of your journey. One of the most powerful ways to overcome challenges is to reframe your mindset. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" say, "What is this teaching me?" Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," remind yourself, "I am getting stronger through this process." Instead of believing, "I can't do this," affirm, "I will find a way." Success is not about avoiding problems, but about becoming the kind of person who can handle them. Every challenge you conquer makes you stronger and more prepared for future success. Common obstacles and how to overcome them. There are different kinds of obstacles you might face on the journey from dream to reality. Understanding these challenges and knowing how to tackle them can make a huge difference in your success. 1. Fear of failure. Many people give up on their dreams before they even begin because they are afraid of failing. They fear embarrassment, rejection, or making mistakes. But failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. The key is to fail forward, learn from your failures, and keep going. 2. Lack of resources. You may feel like you don't have enough money, connections, education, or tools to pursue your dream. But many successful people started with nothing and built their way up. If you lack resources, focus on what you do have: your determination, creativity, and willingness to learn. Find alternative ways to gain what you need, whether through networking, learning new skills, or starting small and growing gradually. 3. Negative influences and critics. Not everyone will support your dream. Some people may doubt you, criticize you, or try to discourage you. Sometimes even close friends or family members may not believe in your vision. It is important to surround yourself with positivity mentors, supportive friends, or role models who inspire you. Learn to block out negativity and trust your own path. 4. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. At times, you might feel like you are not good enough or that you do not deserve success. This feeling, known as imposter syndrome, affects even the most accomplished people. The best way to overcome self-doubt is to take action despite it. Confidence grows through action. The more you do, the more capable you will feel. 5. Time constraints. Many people believe they are too busy to chase their dreams. While life responsibilities can be demanding, the truth is, if something is important to you, you will find time for it. Even if you can only dedicate 30 minutes a day to your goal. Consistent effort over time leads to significant progress. Prioritize your dream and eliminate distractions that waste time. 6. Unexpected setbacks. Life is unpredictable. You may face personal struggles, financial difficulties, or external events beyond your control. In these moments, it is essential to stay flexible and adaptable. Instead of seeing setbacks as reasons to quit, view them as detours leading you to a better path. Adjust your approach, stay committed, and keep moving forward. Developing resilience and persistence. To overcome obstacles, you must develop resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks stronger than before. Resilient people do not let failure define them. Instead, they use it as motivation to keep going. Persistence is another key factor. Many people quit right before they are about to succeed. They stop after facing multiple failures, not realizing that success was just one more attempt away. The journey from dream to reality requires endurance, Some strategies to build resilience and persistence include adopting a problem-solving mindset. Instead of dwelling on problems, focus on solutions. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to move forward? Finding inspiration in others. Read about people who overcame great obstacles to achieve success. Their stories will remind you that challenges are part of the process. Celebrating small wins, every step forward is progress. Acknowledge your growth and use it as motivation to keep going. Practicing patience, success does not happen overnight. Trust the process and stay committed for the long run. The power of overcoming challenges. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you become stronger, wiser, and more confident. The challenges you face today are shaping you into the person capable of achieving your dream. What may seem like a setback is often a necessary part of your journey. Instead of fearing obstacles, embrace them, learn from them, and let them push you forward. Remember, the road to success is not meant to be easy. It is meant to test you, strengthen you, and prepare you for greatness. Dreams remain dreams unless they are backed by action. Taking consistent and massive action is the single most important factor that turns an idea into reality. Many people have incredible visions for their future. They talk about their goals, write them down, and visualize success. However, without action, these dreams remain nothing more than fantasies. The world does not reward those who merely think about success, it rewards those who take action. The power of taking action is what separates dreamers from achievers. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, luck, or even talent. It is the willingness to act, to start before they feel ready, and to keep going when things get tough. You think about some of the most successful people in history. Walt Disney was rejected multiple times before finally bringing his vision to life. Elon Musk took massive risks and worked relentlessly to build companies that are changing the world. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. None of these people would have succeeded if they had only dreamed about success. They took consistent, determined action every single day. Many people wait for the perfect time to start. They tell themselves, I'll begin when I have more money, more knowledge, more confidence. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. Those who succeed don't wait for all the conditions to be ideal. They start where they are, with what they have, and figure things out along the way. Why consistency matters more than talent. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that talent or intelligence alone is enough to succeed. While talent can give you an advantage, consistent action beats talent every time. Many incredibly talented people never reach their full potential because they lack the discipline to put in the work every day. Meanwhile, those with less talent but more persistence keep improving, and eventually they surpass everyone else. Imagine two people who want to become great musicians. One has natural talent but only practices once in a while. The other is not as naturally gifted but practices for 2 hours every single day. After a year, who do you think will be better? The answer is obvious. Consistency compounds over time, and small efforts repeated daily lead to massive results. How to take massive action toward your goals to turn a dream into reality. Action must be deliberate, consistent, and focused. Here's how you can develop the habit of taking massive action. 1. Break down your goal into actionable steps. A dream can feel overwhelming if you only focus on the end result. Instead, break it down into small, manageable steps. If your dream is to start a business, begin by researching the industry, creating a simple plan, and taking one small step at a time. Progress happens when you take action every single day. 2. Set a daily routine for progress. Success is not about working hard once in a while, it's about taking action every single day. Develop a routine where you dedicate time to your goal, even if it's just 1 hour a day. The more you show up consistently, the more momentum you build. 3. Take imperfect action. Many people delay action because they want everything to be perfect. They overthink, analyze too much, and never actually start. The truth is, perfection is the enemy of progress. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, start where you are and improve along the way. 4. Eliminate excuses and just do it. It is easy to come up with reasons why you can't do something. I don't have enough time. I don't have the right skills. I don't know where to start. But excuses don't create results, action does. The most successful people are the ones who find a way despite their limitations. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you can do right now. 5. Track your progress and stay accountable. Taking consistent action requires accountability. Keep track of your daily progress, set deadlines, and hold yourself responsible. If possible, find an accountability partner, someone who will push you to keep going even when you don't feel like it. 6. Push beyond your comfort zone. Taking action means stepping out of your comfort zone. Growth happens when you do things that scare you, challenge you, and push you beyond your limits. The most successful people are those who are willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from every experience. 7. Learn from failure and keep moving forward. Not every action will lead to immediate success. Sometimes you will fail. But failure is not the end, it is part of the process. Every mistake you make teaches something valuable. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, see it as feedback that helps you improve and adjust your approach. The power of momentum. One of the greatest benefits of taking action is that it creates momentum. The hardest part of any journey is the beginning, but once you start taking action consistently, it becomes easier to keep going. Small steps lead to bigger steps, and before you know it, you are making massive progress toward your dream. Success is not built overnight. It is built through thousands of small actions repeated consistently over time. The people who achieve their dreams are not necessarily the smartest, the luckiest, or the most talented. They are simply the ones who refuse to stop taking action. By committing to daily, relentless action, you bring yourself closer to turning your dream into reality, one step at a time. The journey from dream to reality is not an easy one. It is filled with challenges, doubts, failures, and moments of exhaustion. But within every struggle, there is an opportunity to grow. Within every obstacle, there is a lesson that will prepare you for greatness. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't is not luck, talent, or circumstances. It is persistence, patience, and an unshakable belief in their vision. You have everything within you to succeed. You have the power to dream, plan, act, learn, and grow. The question is, will you keep going when things get tough? Will you push forward when self-doubt creeps in? Will you rise every time you fall? Remember this, every great achiever started where you are now, with a dream and a decision to never give up. So, take that first step. Then take another. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and keep working, because one day you will look back and realize that your dream is no longer just a vision in your mind. It has become your reality.